Hello, I'm Richard Fordry. I'm the founder of Boost Life Skills. I'd like to talk to you about workbooks and learning logs and why they're so important as part of the Boost proposition. We give the students two takeaways potentially. The first one being the workbook, which is either a workbook because of the number of skills which we've trained in for you, or it's a single sheet PDF. But essentially, it's the summary of the skill, and that summary will contain a definition of the skill, any models or methodologies that we're recommending, some questions to consider for the students around that skill, some top tips, and then a what good looks like. And this is a one-page summary, which is really, really useful for the students, not just on the back of the course, but actually their future journey around employability, whether it's getting a part-time job, a full-time job, or even in applying for a place in further education. The skills and development of these skills is so essential to the students progressing that this workbook, I believe, is absolutely key in whichever format you give it, whether it's paper or PDF. The second piece that we give is the record of achievement and learning log, again in relation to these skills. And this enables the student to articulate what they already do well and what they're going to do differently in future, but then equally to record the events in relation to demonstrating those skills around what went well and what they're going to do differently in the future. And what this really does is it enables them to provide evidence as part of an application process or an assessment centre or an interview, and to be able to refer back to these documents, to be able to provide the evidence that says this is how I developed myself and this is what I did in this situation. And it's a brilliant reminder for them. It's like keeping a diary or a journal, but it enables them to build up their facts over time so that when the crunching question comes in an interview or an assessment centre, they've got something to refer back to. We think both of these documents are really, really key. We think that the students being able to have access to these after the training is really important because it reminds them of the key principles that they would have learned and also the development actions they've taken since training. If there's any way that Boost can support you with any kind of training, please make contact. We'd love to hear from you. Many thanks.